Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today I'm doing our sip and craft, but I am going to do a craft in a minute, okay, because there's a freebie that goes with this. But it's a new journal kit launch, and guys, there is a lot. It's got 50 plus pages. I think there's actually 54, don't hold me to that, without freebies. But you know me, there's going to be freebies. There's a freebie today, and we're going to make it as soon as we flip through these, right? I'm calling it Nature Reflections. You could call it the fairy kit. You can call it whatever you want. It's got fairies in it and a lot of little critters and a bunch of naturey stuff. It's so beautiful. Yes, I'm still working on the vintage rose and vintage playtime, but this one's finished, so I thought, well, let me launch it and I'll work on it later, and you guys can just peruse it at your leisure. Okay, so yep, Nature Reflections. It does have a mini journal kit in it, so I mean it's just gobs. Now the mini journal is designed to go on these size, these little 6-ish by 4-ish, 4 1/4 envelopes, or whatever you want to do with them. I mean, you know, it's just a little, it's the big kit made to fit that size of an envelope. Okay. All right. Nature Reflections. We've got some beautiful things in this. Just beautiful. Now, this would be like if you're making a big envelope, this would be your cover and your back. So just say, in my little mind, that's where I go with that, right? Or you can fold it and it's just beautiful. Okay. Like I said, 50 plus pages. We've got pages that are where you can put pictures or journal or whatever with the cute little fairies down there, or you know, whatever you want to do. We've got lots and lots. They've got some very muted leaves and things behind them. It's just really beautiful, guys. I couldn't hold myself back on this one. It just got so much stuff in it, and I can't turn the page, so there you go. We've got lots and lots and lots of fairies from all over the world. Just beautiful little critters throughout. We've got, you know, all sorts of things, because the fairies take care of nature, right? They take care of the animals and the butterflies and, you know, all that. And yeah, so they're, like I said, they're from all over the world, and they're taking care of the nature. So that's where I got the name Nature Reflections. Yep. I tried to include as many different types of, I could only find one boy, okay, so sorry, but there's lots of different ethnicities in this little fairies. Lots of beauty, lots of just, oh my goodness, how pretty is that, you know? Just gorgeous. And lots of little critters, birds and butterflies and all sorts. Now this would be your journal cover, not journal cover, your signature cover. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, I have a new cup for my sip and craft. My sister got me this. It's a little boot. Is that so cute? I mean, really, I love it. I've been smiling about that ever since I got it. She got it for me for my birthday. It's adorable, right? Anyways, back to my flip here. We've got, now these are the lined pages, and there's 10 of those. They're a little more muted and stuff like that, but it gives you lots of space to put whatever you want to put, or just leave it open to journal on. You can go either way with that. We've got lots of little, you know, little critters. It's just pretty, right? Yep, just pretty. I think so. I hope you guys like it. I've loved putting it together and designing it. I mean, really, that's just gorgeous, right? Everything from butterflies to squirrels to foxes and rabbits, and just, you know, there's a dove, there's another little bird. I don't know what that bird is, but it's a little, maybe it's a wren, I don't know. It's cute. Dragonflies, flowers. Of course, they have to be flowers, right? More butterflies, more flowers. Just lots and lots. Okay, now this is where it starts the mini. That's more or less, I'm just going to give you a quick flip through of that because it's the same thing as those pages I just showed you, only minis, okay? So we've got the journal cover one, and like I said, they're designed to go on the 6-ish by 4 1/4-ish envelopes. Because how cute is that, right? Or you can make them on whatever you want to make them on. I have all this border around. Also, did I get the, yeah, I did. Okay. We've got many tiny little tags and things on the, not every page, but some of the pages have, because I figured why not put them there instead of making a whole nother sheet for them. You've got little mini tags and mini thises and that's. That's the signature cover again. Then we've got the line pages, and I put one of the background pages. Now you can use any of the background pages you want to just print on the back of those. So you have blank on one side and lined on the other. Or just mat them onto whatever you're going to mat them onto, right? You've got these little bitty ones here. I'll show you the bigger ones in a minute. You can see those easier. But they came out so good. Well, let me show you the little ones. They came out so good. Anyways, there you go. They're just beautiful mini versions of the larger-ish journal cards. This kit's going to be so much fun to work in and to make things in and to do stuff. This would be great to make, you know, an envelope journal, a hardcover journal. Here we go with our journal cards. Guys, these are so pretty. Yeah, that's the last of that one. These are just the regular size ones. The smaller versions are on the pages for the minis. But isn't that just so pretty? We've got some larger ones here because, well, you have to, right? They're just too pretty not to. Okay, so I'm encroaching on myself here. I'm gonna have a craft a lunch in a minute. I know it. Okay, so there's just a big kit though. I mean, really. We've got tall, narrow tags. We've got regular size tags. They're just so beautiful. And we've got the windows because, you know, it's me and I have to use them because I like them. Yeah, just beautiful. And then we've got a folio here that you can make. You can make it into a folio. You can make it into a slide-in pocket tag thingy. I've been making a lot of these on the Friday freebies, and they're just so fun, whichever way you want to go with that. And then some circles that you can decorate with. And we've got some little mini pages if you wanted to put them in that one, right? I've got to do something because it's gonna be a thing in a minute. Okay, because I had some stuff about to slide off. Okay, now I'll hold them. Okay, we've got one big panel here that you can use to decorate or make whatever you want to make out of it, right? Okay, and then this is one of the background pages because isn't that beautiful? Yes. And here's another one, a background page. Just beautiful, right? Now there's another background page. It's not in here. Okay. It's a vintage book page, just solid vintage book page. It's in the kit. So, I don't know why that didn't get in here. It's a lot of pages. Okay. Well, I put those together wrong. Let's see here. anyways, 50 plus pages. Just beautiful. And it's a lot. Okay, let me lay this to the side now. This is our freebie, okay? This is our freebie. That will be up on the website and the Facebook group page. I mean, wow, isn't that just beautiful? This one's going to be one of the slide-in pockets. And I backside printed mine with that page that I was talking about that wasn't available to show you for some reason. I just, you know. Okay, anyways, it's just a vintage book page. It's in the kit. Or just backside print it with whatever, or leave it white. Or you can also just ink around the space and whatever you want to do. I also made it to where you can use, wait a minute, you can use this as in behind there. Put it on here, like so, and then you've got a background if you don't want to backside print it. I'm going to use it as a journal card in this because I backside printed this. Okay, now let's make it. It's a big kit, huh, guys? This is my first one I made, yeah. So I've got my little, you know, my tags and my, I can't get past the paper doll thing because I had to make them into, you know, you can use them as embellishments or you can use them as just little things that you stick on stuff. That's the journal card that slides in. This one also was backside printed with the one that I didn't have to show you, but it's just a vintage book page. Nothing too grand and glorious about it. It's just this, and it makes things look nice. Okay, so this is that piece I said you could put in behind there and have as a background, or I'm using it as a journal card, right? Pocket here, and pocket here. So this is what we're going to make with our freebie. Just really pretty tags, little paper doll things. I can't help it, guys. I'm kind of stuck in a rut now. A rut I don't mind, you know. Okay, so before we do anything, we're going to go ahead and get some ink on this piece here because I kind of want to, you know, do that. And I hope you guys are having fun with your crafting. I know I say that quite often, but it is the thing we can have fun with. When all the world goes crazy, we can craft, right? And we can have a few moments of peace and taking that breath that we need, right? Then we're going to fold this just to match itself and not stick my head in the camera, right? That's the goal. Okay, let me get this so I can press it down real good. You want it as straight-ish as possible, but it's not too crazy. We've got to open it back up and put our acetate in there. And if you're using that one piece as your background inside, you would glue it down before you put this together, because this is a slide in, okay? Yeah, just something really cute and fun. Now, you don't have to have the kit to do this. You can, of course, you can put this in any kind of nature-y kind of journal or a fairy journal or whatever you want to do. It's all good. I think it's pretty. I think it's beautiful. So we'll go with that. 'Cause yeah. Oh, I love my little boot cup. Is that adorable? I mean, really. It's cute. Okay. Yep, I've been smiling ever since I got that. Okay. Tape. I've got my acetate, if I haven't lost it, cut out to be. Now, you just lay it on here and give yourself some extra room, right? So, yeah. And I'm going to put it on with double stick tape because it will hold and not squidge out there, right? If you're using glue, be careful because it can squidge out on your acetate and it just kind of leaves a place, you know. It can be problematic. But just about any kind of double side tape, even if you have one of those old tape runners or something, it'll work for this. Yeah, it will. Okay. Glue stick might. I don't know how well they hold acetate, so I don't know. I won't say you should, but I won't say you shouldn't. If you guys know, you let me know, because I don't use a glue stick very often. It's incredibly rare for me because they just don't hold. It's the problem with me. When I put something together, I want it to daggum stay where I put it. I'm funny that way. So if you know that it'll hold acetate, then you let me know, and then we can share. It seems like there's something. When you're using packaging, I got it. You have to kind of watch for that, because sometimes it'll, have a little something on it that you need to get off, right? I just kind of like to lay mine down, put it where you want it on the top part that's not sticky, and then press it to the sticky part, right? Static, guys. Static is a thing in the desert. It is. It may be a thing in the wintertime too, though, in other places. I know not all places are wintertime. Australia, New Zealand, and places like that, oh, they don't have that kind of thing. Right now, they have warm summertime. That's nice. I don't think I brought that back here. My tape. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's not like I don't have several rolls of this because you buy them in bulk, right? I guess I don't want to start a new roll until I use this one. I don't know. I'm probably just being weird. But let me see how much I need to cut off. Actually, I might put it on there and then cut it off. We'll see. I just don't want the card to catch on the acetate as it slides in. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to trim it that way. Easier to do. Make life easy, right? Keep it simple. Yep. That's just the painter's tape. It's nice for doing things like this. It's just simple and easy. Some people use it when they're doing die cutting, but it's got too much tack for that for me. I don't want it to rip my paper, so I don't do it for that. But I'll do it for this because it works great for that. Okay, so now we've got our acetate in, and what we're going to do is we're going to close this up. We're just going to put glue around, not on the outside, but over here, and then just close that completely up and put glue on the bottom to close that up. Yeah, pretty simple, huh? Well, you know what it would be if I brought my glue gun back. Hold on a second again. Okay, I got it now. I swear, some days I think my brain's just puttering along in neutral, and and yeah, I just every now and then I'll have a thought, and ooh, that was fun, Okay. We're just going to close this off completely up here. This gives reinforcement to our hole that we're going to put something through. Oh, do the bottom too, you silly. So, yeah. Yeah, I think just every now and then I have a thought and it's fun. Okay, we're just going to close that. Just have the bottom like so and the top like so. Now, if you find out that it needs a little, you know, it's a little off or something, every now and then that happens, just trim it. Like here, I'm going to put lace behind that, so it won't matter a whole lot, but in my little mind I'll think, oh, I don't want that there. I want it to be even, you know, so yeah, I'll just trim that little bitty tiny bit right there off, and then it'll be even, right? I mean, really, that wouldn't matter in 100 years for sure. So, anyways, we'll just go ahead and ink that again because I just trimmed it off. Okay, but yeah, so now we've got this like so. Cute, huh? All right, let's do our pockets because they need to be on before we put our lace for sure. We've got 2 pockets. Again, all the work's done for you, really. You just fold it up along the line. It's just like so. And try to get it as, you know, as straight-ish as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect, just close to straight. Okay? And that makes it just simple and easy. And if it's not as close to straight as you want it, just nudge it a little and it will be. Okay, there you go. There's that one. Now, I'm using both of them. You don't have to use both of them. You could use just the one on the back if you don't want to put one here, because it really has a leaf there, but I'm putting it there for a pocket so I can stick stuff in and all that stuff. But you don't have to. You can, you know, use it however you want. It's just my gift to you. Okay. Now, there you are. Let's get a little ink on these. So yeah, this turns out so cute, guys. I think it does. And I know it looks a little bit, maybe a little bit fall-esque, but it's not. It's very springtime. You know, in the early spring, you have a lot of leaves that kind of, you know, are still hanging around and need to be, you know, cleaned up or mulched in or whatever like that. You know? So yeah, it's very springtimey. Let's get some lace on this. There you go, getting all lucky on me. I just started. Okay, wrong end. Do make sure you put it on the right part. Yeah, it's my brain puttering around in a thoughtless daze. Okay, let's put that on there. Get it to the edge. Yeah. There. Excuse my reach. I got to get my brayer. Give that a good press down. Okay. Then we'll trim off the excess. Still got to put some tape on this, but it's getting closer to being ready to put together, right? I backed my tags and my little other pieces with file folder already. So there. Just kind of nudge it where you want it to be, right? Okay. Trim that off. Trim that off. Okay. I'm really loving my genius idea. I'm probably late to the game on that one. Other people have probably thought of it long ago. Works so good though. I've not seen anybody else do it, but hey. I'm sure they have. Sure does work quick and fast. Get things out of the way on your mat. Okie dokie. Get these on here. Yeah, you can use 2 pockets, or actually you can use even more than that on the back. You can stack your pockets up and layer them, but then you're going to get your pocket really thick. So it's up to you though. I mean, if it's going into a journal, you got to kind of think about that. If it's a Happy Mail, then, you know, hand-delivered Happy Mail can be as thick and bulky as you want it to be. But postage is another thing. Ooh, it really is. Excuse my sipping. I love that little boot. It's so cute. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put our pockets on, and then we'll be ready to put our lace around. Now I put the lace around the back, and really, I'm calling this the back because, yeah, even though it's going to have a pocket on it, it's going to be the back. Because this is double pocket, sort of, because I've got the opening there with the S tape. So that's the front. Okay, right down there, sitting right inside there. Again, your work's done for you. You don't really have to measure or anything like that. Now, if your printer's a little weird and it makes something a little bit bigger than the other thing, just fold it a little bit more in or something. You know, adjust as needed. But mostly this fits right on there. It should. I don't know what it would do on printers that don't print borderless. It might be a little bit smaller. So, I don't know, you know. I require my printers to print borderless because I don't want to have to cut off all those edges. I'm not lazy. I'm just trying to be efficient. Yeah. So I don't know what it would do on those. I didn't give that a try. But I don't have a printer that... I mean, I guess I could tell it to print with a... I don't know. I don't have one of those. I've gone through so many printers, guys, you would not believe. I had a dear friend get me a new printer for my birthday. Because my printer was being, you know, ornery. My Epson, I've about worn it out. I think I've worn out... How many Epsons have I worn out? I've worn out quite a few. I've got a new one, though. And it is printing like a boss. Yep. But if you do this kind of thing, you go through a lot of printers. Now, if I were doing this just for ha-has and fun, which I do, it is fun for me, but I am also trying to make a business out of it, so I do use a lot of printing stuff. So my printers get used, not abused, but they get used a lot. A lot. Okay. Yep, right now, I've got an Epson, and it's a 4850, I think. And I've got a 15,000, but it's on its way out. It's the one that's about worn out. I think the 4850 it's a little bit less expensive, and it does just as good. So yeah, and it doesn't take up as much room in the craft room. So anyways, there you go. And I've also got a brother, one of the big ones, for other specialty printing and such, because I do help out with some charity work. But yeah, there's all sorts of printing you have to do when you're doing this kind of thing. Okay, now let's get our lace and then we'll stuff this thing, because it's ready to stuff. Did I get all that inked? Yes. Oh, we're putting our lace around here so it can peek out and be here and there, right? And remember, when you're doing this, don't close this up, because you need that to stay open. That's your slide in. All right? Okay. Alrighty. We'll get a good start on this. And yeah, you want it to be facing out and not in on this one. So yeah. But yeah, me and my printer woes. I've had so many, I can't even tell you how many printers I've had. I had several that I won't try that brand again. I don't want to diss anybody's stuff, but they're not for what I do. We'll put it that way. This kind of stuff, you go through a lot of paper, a lot of cardstock. Epson's will print cardstock. Brother will not print cardstock. I think their maximum weight is like 50 pounds, and I don't know that I would even try that. They do regular printer paper pretty good, really good, the Brother, and they'll do sticker paper really good. Yeah, they do really well with making stickers. When I show you sticker paper, when I show you stickers I've made, that comes from the Brother. But yeah, if you want to do cardstock though, you just about have to have an Epson. Because they'll do it. They'll do it with a happy attitude most of the time. Most of the time. Sometimes they get a little ornery with you, especially if you've about worn them out. Okay. Alright. That is so pretty, guys. I wish you guys were here and you could see it and be making it with me and all that stuff. We would just print it out and cut it out on the Cricut and just have a good old time sipping and crafting. All together. Okay, we're going to nudge this around and make our corner and come across here. Wanting to move around on me. Okay, sometimes you have to get the glue off your fingers. It's a thing. Okay, I want to nudge that down just a little bit because I want it to be the same across, you know. Okay. Alrighty. One more corner and we're going up here. I'll put some glue in behind that too so it holds the lace down. Okay, I think I got glue in behind. No, I didn't. I thought I did. That's what I get for thinking, huh? Okay, now we're going to do this number. Get that over there. Okay. All right. Let's keep it straight. Okay. Keep it straight. All right. Yeah, I think with also with printers, you're always going to have to be doing some kind of maintenance. Well, not on my new one. It's really nice, but you're always doing some kind of maintenance, fixing this or unjamming that, or something like that. Okay, come on now, get around there. So yeah, you just have to work with that. The printer, I mean. And lace. I want this to be straight. Trying to stick to me instead of the thing. Yep, I'm mucking up my brayer again. Let me get the scissors and cut this off so I don't have to keep messing with the length of it. Yeah. Sometimes you have to do a double take, okay? I do. Okay, now we're going to get this finished and then we're going to stuff this thing, right? Yeah, these would make great Happy Mails. They're just really nice to do. And if you have like some scrapbook paper or something like that, I don't have that much of it right now, but if you have scrapbook paper and you wanted to make something out of that, when you cut this out, use it as a template. Put it on your scrapbook paper and draw around it, trim it out, and you've got whatever your scrapbook paper is in this type of thing. It would work, guys. That's what we creative people do. We create things, right? I'm drinking green chai tea as per my usual. So I'm trying to get some of this glue off my hands. Okay. So we would need a thing to put up here, but I'm going to let that dry a minute. Okay. I've got these that I'm going to put in. Well, this goes inside, as long as I didn't seal up my pocket. Now's a good time to find out, huh? Okay. This goes inside, just like so. Now you can peek in at the deers, or the deer, however you want to say that. And we've got that one on the back. We've got these ones, just really cute tags to go in the front pocket. There's a bit of fluff and stuff. Then I know I've got my little fairy bunny. Okay. And a deer, and the owl has a little bow. I mean, it's cute, but I think the fairies were having fun that day. Okay, so we've got that together. Let's get our piece up here. All right, that might be the right-ish length. I'm gonna put it this way, and then we'll trim off what we don't need. Okay. All right. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those things that you just have fun doing. You don't have to think about anything complicated. You just, have fun. That's what I think of. Now, I don't want them quite that long, so I'm going to trim them a little bit. But is that pretty or what? Yep, just very pretty. We've got this side stuffed, and we've got our pocket in here. I mean our window there. Gosh. And we've got our this in the back. If you don't want to double side print this, that's what I made that for. So, but it's a cute little journal card. You can write on both sides. It's lined, you know. It's cute. So I'm trying to think of all the things so that, you know, where'd I put that? Oh, here it is. The freebies on my website and the Facebook group page. This won't be under the Friday freebie part. This will be under the March freebies on the website if you're going there. I tried to separate the ones I give out by months, so they'll be in the March ones. So yeah. Excuse me. But if you buy the kit, you get this with it. You don't have to go hunt it or anything. It's just naturally there. Okay, you get this page and this page. It's just beautiful, guys. Put this together. If you don't backside print, use that inside. Just super fun. I backed all my tags and my journal cards and my little things, my little critters, with file folder, which is just fun. It's just fun, right? I think it is. So, okay. Our video's getting really long now, so I'm going to hush. You guys take care. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. TTFN.